Being a mentor is all about serving, giving back, paying it forward, being to others who I wish I had when I was through a tough season in my career or in my personal life. And so it is such a pleasure and an honor to be able to build this mentorship program. And it is specifically designed for women who are feeling stuck at a crossroad, or maybe you're feeling dissatisfied, professionally dissatisfied in a soul draining career or a soul draining business. And you're at this point where you know that something must change, because not only is what you're going through impacting you physically, but also mentally, spiritually, and even financially. And so, my name is Dr. Leonie H. Mattison, and today I'm going to be sharing information about a 10-week mentorship program that I've designed to help women achieve intentional transformation. It's called WAIT, W-A-I-T, WAIT. Now, WAIT help women to shift strategy, improve performance, and grow revenues to increase impact. um, I remember what it was like when I was stuck in my career and I was feeling like, I made so many mistakes in my life and everything was just going wrong for me. And I kept dragging the dissatisfaction around, in every single position that I held because I didn't know better. I didn't know that when you leave one job or when you leave a relationship unresolved, you only carry those negative emotions with you to the next experience. And so through mentorship, I've developed skill sets and, leadership skills, and have grown in my confidence, empathy, and courage. And I've also deepened into my wisdom and integrity, which has helped to transform my life. And so I want to help you. I believe that transformed people transform, lives. And I want to help you. I want to help women to achieve intentional transformation. I want to help women to be able to, stand, take a noble stand in the confidence of their calling, take a noble stand to being the transformed women that they're called to be, and to make the impact on the world that they're called to make. And mentorship, help to fulfill that mission. And so WAIT offers women, whether you are a stay-at-home mom, an emerging leader, or a student, an undergraduate or graduate student, this program is for you. We provide education, leadership, support, and tools to help you to make tough decisions, take bold action steps to achieve intentional transformation. As part of the program, you will experience my 6-step thread system, another acronym, THREAD system. And the thread is designed to help you do I'll take 6 concrete steps. And there's 6 important steps that will help you to achieve intentional transformation. So the acronym THRED stands for step 1, T, think outcomes. Step 2, H, harvest data. Step 3, R, release setbacks. Step 4, E, enlist allies. Step 5, A, adopt a new mindset. And step 6, D, design your success. Now, let's get a little bit more granular into what do I mean by these steps? What are we looking at? So on your screen, you'll see the first step really helps women to be able to identify, determine who do you want to become. This is all about self-identity, because when you know who you are, it is out of who you are empowers you to do what you're called to do. So that's step one, is to identify, determine, do the self-assessment to truly get crystal clear on the woman that you want to become. Because this is the woman who's going to make the impact on the world. But you've got to know who she is. So maybe for you, you feel like you're called to be serving in a nonprofit in a leadership role. Maybe you're called to teach. Maybe you're called to be a lawyer. Maybe you're called to be a happy mom. Maybe you're called to be a happy wife. Who are you? I want you to get crystal clear on the woman that you're called to be, because you're called to make an impact on the world. Step two is about harvesting data. Now, this is a step where we look back, right? So we live forward, but we understand backward. So in this present moment, I want you to assess, do some assessment, look at the data, your life lessons learned, and how you can use that knowledge to forge a new path forward. Use the knowledge to make better decisions. So during the program, we learn about data analytics. How do you analyze data? How do you make tough decisions? How do you make better decisions? So what role does the brain play in our decision making? And also, step two is harvesting the data, putting everything out on the table, looking at patterns of behaviors, how we make decisions, what drive our decisions, and also looking at the outcomes from some of our decisions. Because the decisions that we made in the past led to where we are today. And so it's so important to look back at where we've been so that we continue to move ourselves forward, forge a new path forward. So that's step two. Step three, the R, which is to release setbacks. So after we've examined all of our behaviors and our patterns, now it's time to separate them out. This is the time where we put all the pieces, and now we say, okay, here, and there is a tool that I will introduce you to during the program, and it's a simple four-step tool. It's called REAL. And this is where REAL helps you to bless and release those things that no longer serve the woman that you say you want to become. And now you start to bring new things into your life. You let go the things that no longer serve you. And then you determine, okay, now that I've let these things go, and it's not easy because the brain is comfortable and likes to recreate experiences for us. And so it's going to take a little bit of practice, trial and error, and even learning new skill set as to how do I grieve what's always been comfortable for me? How do I let go off of those relationships that no longer serve the woman that God has created me to be? How do I transition from a job, a career that I've been in for 15, 20 years to now go pursue this soul call? There's a call in my soul's wisdom, and the volume is so loud. How do I say yes to that call when I'm standing at the crossroad between my yes and my fear? I always tell women, comfort and success, they do not live on the same street. And so during that week, you get the support that you need to be able to release the things that no longer serve your highest good and begin to step forward into the woman that you're becoming. So the first three steps is really looking in, looking back, letting go. Let's say that again. Looking in, looking in, looking back, letting go. I had to practice that a little bit. Come on, let's do it again. It's looking in, getting to know who we are. We're going to look back at our decision making, looking back at the decision that led to where we are today. And then it's letting go so we can then go over to step 4. The fourth step is enlist allies. So now, before we get to adopt a new mindset, we need to enlist allies. So now we need to make a decision. What tools do I need to help me to become the woman I say I want to become? What skill sets do I need? And that is having an honest conversation with yourself, doing that self-examination again, self-reflection again, just looking at where you are, and then you're going to kind of put it side by side. This is where I'm at, and these are the tools and the skills I need, and this is where I'm going. So I got to level myself up so this thing is balanced, right? So let's recap. Step 1 is to think outcomes. That's all about your identity. Step 2 is to look back at your decision making. So you're going to harvest data. Step 3 is to release. So now we're going to let go, which is to release unsupportive behaviors. We're going to release the setbacks. And step 4 is now we're bringing new things into our lives. And that is to enlist allies, enlist supportive, tools and valuable quality relationships into our lives. And then step 5 is now where we adopt a new mindset. All that we've learned and all the work that we've done in steps 1 through 4, it is now time where we feel empowered at this step now to step in to this transformed woman. You kind of practice it, it's about practice, trial and error. It's like a baby learning how to walk. You're gonna, stand up, and you may fall a little. I'm gonna be there as your mentor because I want to see you succeed. So I'm gonna pick you back up again. I'm gonna help you up, and I'm gonna give you that gentle push down the runway so you can begin to soar into new heights and begin to experience new things as this transforms now. Because you were created. You were created to be who God wants you to be, so you can make the impact on the world that you were created to make. The world is waiting for you. That job that you've been dreaming about, that business that you've been dreaming about, that relationship that you've been dreaming about, it's waiting for you. And so you've got to do the work. It's all about, I'm excited because it's all about preparation. You don't get ready when you're in it. You're preparing now so that when you get there, you're going to step 6. I'm so excited. Step 6 is all about stepping into that woman that you're called to be. No more dissonance between the woman that your soul is saying, this is who you're supposed to be, and the woman that you're living. Now we're going to bring things into alignment. So there's no more incongruency, but there's alignment. And so this is a step where you dream of this new self and you welcome her into your home and you start being that transformed self. And so we develop a roadmap with milestones to bring that vision to life. I am feeling so excited about pouring into you. I want to see you succeed. And so on your screen, you'll see an overview of the 10-week journey. Everything that's entailed, all that we do during the 10 weeks together is listed right here on your screen. And then in addition to that, some of the things that you can expect as part of this 10 weeks mentorship program is there'll be a virtual classroom. We'll have weekend group discussions. You'll have access to industry experts who will come in and speak to us and pour into you so that you are well equipped to stand as the transformed woman that you are created to be. You'll also have an opportunity to give back, to pay it forward as well, and become a W.A.I.T mentor, and so much more. It's right up here on your screen, so you can read what some of the benefits of being in the program and what's included. In closing, I am just so thrilled and excited that during this time in history, that I get to support you to become the woman that you're called to be. I invite women from all over the world, no matter what faith you are, come. Yes, we leverage Christian principles, leadership skills, and experiential learning to help you to grow your confidence and your capability of being a transformational woman, a transformational leader, a transformed woman who transforms the world. So again, during the mentorship program, you're going to shift strategy, improve your performance, and grow revenues so you can transform the world. I'm excited for you. I'm so thrilled, and I can't wait to meet all of you during the Summer W.A.I.T mentorship program. All of the details around the program is on my website. So click the link, click the link. There is a link below. Click it. Click the link below to learn more about Women Achieve Intentional Transformation 10 Weeks Mentorship Program. And I look forward to seeing you in the program. See you soon, my friends.